We all expect to have an amazing journey when we leave our job, right? It's going to be awesome. What we don't expect is to be here, miserable and on the floor. To give you perspective, I left my six-figure job to pursue my dream. And that was to become a day trader, to have success in that realm. And it was not easy, and I'm still going through it every single day. And what I want to be able to share with you is what I wish I would have been thinking about, how I would have been visualizing the future that can help you hopefully get there a lot faster than it's taken me. Because it's taken me several years just to see some progress. And I don't want you to have the wrong mindset going into this if you're leaving a very successful career to pursue something that is unknown, because we don't know what's going to happen. We have no clue. At one point, you might have heard the idea that a lot of people underestimate what they can accomplish in 5 years and overestimate what they can accomplish in a short time period, whether it's a month or even a year. Because they have this mindset of overestimating in a short time period and underestimating in a long time period, it can really interfere with when they set goals and visions for what success will look like and how soon it will happen. And if you have the wrong vision, it can really make you depressed if you don't get there soon enough. To give you an example, when I left my career, I thought in the first year, I'm gonna struggle a little bit, but by the end of the year, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna do well, and I'm gonna conquer it. And then the second year, I'm gonna do even better. And the third, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Like, I was thinking all of this, right? You're probably thinking the same thing. You need to be thinking more long-term. What can I accomplish in 5 years? And be realistic, because if you just say like, I'm gonna pursue a new career, I'm gonna start a new job, I'm gonna start my own business, I'm gonna become a day trader, whatever it is, and you think you're gonna make it in the first year and be at the top of it, just know the odds are not in your favor. It can happen. Let's say you leave your job and you want to start your own bakery, right? And you start making cookies and you learn your best recipes, you learn which ones work really well, and you start making some money. Maybe you make $20,000 that year, but you end up leaving a six-figure job and you thought by the end of the year you'd be making what you used to make. You're gonna feel miserable. You're gonna think, I didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. But what you lose sight of is how much you have accomplished, how much you have conquered. You've created a business. You know what is successful in your business. You finally figured out what recipes work. And as it related to trading, because that's what I do, you start to figure out what patterns work for you. What's the best approach for your style of trading, for your style in your business, for your top designs in clothing, whatever it is. You've accomplished so much, but you may belittle those accomplishments if you have the wrong vision for yourself. I want to take this time to say thank you to our sponsor, Cobra Trading. Cobra Trading is the go-to broker for day traders and short sellers. And I'm not the only one saying this. In fact, Benzinga awarded Cobra Trading as the go-to broker for short selling. They have a heavy focus on direct market access order routing, so you have the fastest execution. They have some of the best locate prices and availability. They also have amazing customer service. I've experienced many different brokers, and it's why I use them every single day and why I'm proud to have them as our sponsor. Sign up now by clicking the Be the Trader referral link below and earn 1 free month of software with Cobra and 25% off all commissions. Now let's get back to the show. Stay present every single day, because it happens to me still. Right now it happens, where I think about the future instead of thinking about right now, being in front of this camera and trying to share my all for you so I can be present in the moment. Because when I'm present, I'm excited, I'm happy, and I'm doing what I want to do every single day, what I love. But if you're worried about the future, then you're never happy. You're always like, I want to be here, but I'm not there. So keep that in mind when you start this journey, because I was not thinking properly. I was thinking I was going to accomplish it so quickly, and then I became miserable. That old saying, don't shit on yourself, please. Don't shit on yourself. Before you leave, save up income, because if you don't save up, you'll have more stress on you than you need. You need to make sure you have all your bills covered. That's what I did. I made sure all my bills were covered for the next year so I can give myself a good chance to fight and potentially win, or at least learn and improve. The last thing you want is trying to learn, but also constantly thinking, I need to make money, I need to do this, or I won't be able to pay my bills tomorrow. Because then you're gonna be what we talked about earlier, thinking about the future, thinking about you're worrying about it, instead of being present and being focused on what you need to do right now to make small progressions. Another thing that I had to do is I had to sell the Mercedes-Benz. That car that you're driving that you were like, ooh, I just made 6 figures, or I just had a great job, I just got an offer, I just got a bonus, and I just bought myself a brand new X, brand new PC, a brand new killer camera, a brand new Mercedes, a brand new home, right? If you're gonna pursue something that is your dream, you may have to sacrifice some things. I had to sell my Mercedes. And I had to buy a PT Cruiser. I had to downsize on my vacations. In fact, I didn't travel at all. I had to get rid of all travel. I had to get rid of all of eating out and going out to dinner for a while. I needed to make sure I was focused and I wasn't spending more than I needed to, so I wouldn't be as worried about the future of bills. So don't be afraid to downsize. Think about what is necessary, what do you need, versus what are things that are just like, that you want, that are just things that material items, right? You don't really need that brand new car. Why not have a car that's paid off so you can stay focused and invest in your business? And that leads me into investing in yourself, right? We've heard this so many times. Everything that you save, from what we talked about earlier, selling your car, selling your PC, whatever it is, think about how you can use that to invest it back in yourself. Buying those courses that you need, going out to events to meet other people in the baking field or in the trading field, going to conferences. Like, you need to invest in that, right? So you can grow. And those are expenses that you are going to spend, but remember, I'd rather you spend it on you and your business and your growth rather than on things that are just gonna be sitting there, that look nice, that make you feel good for that quick moment, but don't fulfill you in your life. But I actually have failed 3 separate times, and I actually had to leave my job 3 separate times. And I actually was laying on the floor miserable the first year, questioning every decision I made. And the second year, I was even questioning more, like, are you even made for this? Can you even do this? You've done this twice and you failed twice. And then the third time, it got even worse. But then I said, you know what, I'm not gonna stop. So just know that you can learn a lot from those failures, and it's okay to trip and fall often. And you don't have to share every failure you have with every random person, because then you're gonna have a lot of judgment. And that leads me down to, who do you surround yourself with? At my time, when I was going through this, it was family and friends, and a lot of them, they all cared about me, right? And they care about you too, but they also are worried and concerned. So they want you to be okay. And okay to a lot of people in the world who are not going to leave or think about leaving their successful job. The ones who are not thinking different, like you and I, who want to pursue something that is our own, they're concerned for you, and they want you to be okay, and they want you to be able to make ends meet. And so they're going to be asking you questions like, well, how are you going to pay the bills? How are you even going to be successful? It's been 2 years, you're not making much money. They're not really there to beat you down. They still care about you, but just be careful about expressing that, because it can really hurt you in the long run. Because at the time, I had people asking me that a lot. How are you gonna make money? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna be able to pay for all these things? How long is it gonna take you? I don't know the answers. And when you gotta answer those questions by people that you care about, by your friends, and you answer out loud, I don't know, you may start worrying too. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I don't know what's gonna happen. Because you don't know. And if you start to worry and let them push that on you, you're gonna start to think about that every day. And then your window of opportunities will start to shrink, because every day that goes on that you're not there, you feel like you're running out of time. And that's not the case. But it will be the case if you surround yourself with the wrong people. And it's okay if it's family, but just be careful what you release and what you share. That's super important. And if you do share it, take some time to meditate to yourself and understand you're on this path, and this path is unique to you, and no one knows the outcome, not even you. But you know, if you stick to the process, you will grow. Growing doesn't mean you're gonna make it. Growing just means you will become a different human being than you are right now. Now, I'm very curious on what you are currently debating about. Like, what are you thinking about leaving? What are you thinking about pursuing? As you're watching this, I'd love for you to share with me what you're debating about doing. Are you trying to pursue a new career? Are you trying to create your own business? Share that below with a comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this type of content. And again, do not forget, whenever you're going to go after something, do your damn hardest to be present and do whatever you can to maintain that presence. Because if you can stay present, then you will be focused on what's important. And that's the day-to-day process that you do to find success. Go watch any documentary of any successful individual, and you'll see in that documentary, they had a routine and they stuck to a process. So good luck with your own, and I'll see ya.